I was not pleased with what was presented today. I believe that once again we've been presented with a budget that spends more than we have. Senator Brown, the Senate Appropriations Chairman, said very clearly, last year we began the budget process $1.5 billion in the red, in the hole. This year we're beginning the budget process $40 million in the black. And yet the governor has put forth a budget that's going to require us to raise taxes to fund his growth in spending. And the governor said, well, the good news is we're not looking at any broad-based taxes. The reality is that the governor has already begun to raise taxes before he even walked into the hall of the House. Recently, his administration put forth a regulation that does not allow businesses to depreciate their assets. According to the Department of Revenue, that's a $500 million tax on Pennsylvania businesses, which means it's going to get passed on to everyday consumers and to local governments, causing even more tax increases. So we need to get to work. We need to make sure that we live within our means. The Common Sense Caucus, of which I am a member, has put forth some packages of legislation that will help government rein in its spending. We're in the process right now of doing regulatory reform because we know that overburdensome taxes and overburdensome regulations are what's really hampering Pennsylvania's success. All we need to do is look south to Washington, D.C. to know that federal tax reform is making a great impact. Pennsylvania hasn't been able to really take advantage of that. And by passing regulatory reform and tax reform here in the Commonwealth, we're going to lead Pennsylvania onto a path of prosperity and let our taxpayers keep more money in their pocketbooks, giving them the freedom and the opportunity to invest where they see fit.